Hi, folks. So I am here to share a little bit about what it has been like, where I'm at with my hours, and what I've been doing. And hopefully, it will help you to have a sense of what it looks like, this journey, at least what it has looked like for me and what it could be like for you. And maybe that'll be helpful somehow. So, what I have been primarily focusing on is crosstalk. And I have found crosstalk to be incredibly engaging because I am talking to people who know how to speak Spanish. I have both a tutor and a friend that I do crosstalk with. Crosstalk is where I speak in English and the other person who's a native Spanish speaker speaks in Spanish, and that is how we communicate with each other the entire time. It is so much more engaging than doing comprehensive input, which what has happened is I am doing comprehensive input 1 or 2 times a week, sometimes not at all. Crosstalk is comprehensive input, but I'm not doing the comprehensive input where I'm just looking at people's videos where they're speaking in Spanish, because crosstalk is so much more fun. I do think I need to engage with that more, and I would like to, but because crosstalk is so much more engaging because I'm trying so hard to listen, it has been really, really fun. Part of what has been fun is I've been able to talk about things and understand what's really going on for someone. Like in the case of my friend, or in the case of the tutor that I'm paying for, who I found on italki, by the way. And she's incredible. I just adore this human being. As I get to know her and also get to hear my friend, who is a native Spanish speaker, and hear their voice in Spanish, it has been emotionally engaging in a way that media, it's got to be really good to be emotionally engaging. And sometimes you're just kind of dragging yourself through watching videos, but I don't find myself dragging myself through having a conversation with my tutor or my friend. Now, sometimes I am completely maxed out. What I've noticed is that at night, I have a harder time listening to Spanish and processing it. I have times where the Spanish is coming through and it feels like it's just bouncing off of my face. It's just like not going in. It's not making sense, even if there's like words and terms that I know. So my approach has been to try and do any Spanish language learning in the daytime because it's much easier for me. So right now where I am at, I am doing crosstalk regularly, once or twice a week, sometimes more depending on my friend's schedule, sometimes more depending on what I can afford. So the most I've done is 4 times a week, which has been great. On average, I'm doing 1 to 2 times a week, and that feels really great. My goal is to increase my comprehensive input by consuming videos. I still prefer to consume videos rather than just listening, because listening is so hard for me to stay engaged. I know a lot of people. I'm at level 3, which is, I'm drawing a blank. I think I'm at 137 hours. I will look it up and post it. It'll be part of the title, the name of the title, and in the description, so it can be clear where I'm at. But what I'm finding, that even though people I know at this level, they're listening to audio, I can't stay engaged with audio, and I'm determined to make sure I'm engaged so that I'm not like passively listening and just letting things kind of like not really get in, because it's really important to me to make the time I spend building this relationship with Spanish, I make the time valuable, like I'm present, like I'm really there for it. So that is my aim. That is how I am approaching this. But what it means is I'm not going as hard or as consistent as I would like to be. I'm not worrying about it. I'm just letting myself keep going. I am doing comprehensive input every week. My goal within the first several months, 3 months, 4 months, was to do comprehensive input every day, and I was keeping up with that, and then I just couldn't. I hit a wall. But Crosstalk is really helping me stay in the game. Crosstalk is doing it for me. So I recommend Crosstalk. I recommend figuring out what works for you. For me, it's Crosstalk that keeps me in the game. It has been really helpful to let the stress go of staying with it even when I don't want to, because I'm trying to be actually connected. And I also recommend finding what time of day works for you. For me, that means the morning. And you know, for other folks, there's different things, different ways they stay engaged. So that's what I got. I hope this is helpful somehow, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye, y'all.